So this is what we ended up with. Okay, empty magazine, clear the chamber. See the Sons of Liberty Gunworks markings, but these bolt carriers are actually made by LMT for Sons of Liberty Gunworks. We have our Geisel Posi Snap Safety, LaRue trigger, standard AR-10 Armalite magazine release. I did find a GunTech extended button in there, so that was cool. Put a set of GunTech sights on the 11.5, installed the CAC micros because you really need that specific of a sight on an 11.5, probably not, but still like that they're all metal. The Centurion rail fit without a hitch, except for one issue I'd like to bring up, that the gas tube is basically, I guess you could say, for lack of a better term, bottomed out against the barrel nut. So what we actually had to do is we actually had to loosen the barrel nut, put the Superlative Arms gas block assembly and the gas tube assembly, start it, and then slide the barrel nut back underneath it. Didn't want to start with it. This is utilizing Centurion Arms alignment pin system. Rail is absolutely fantastic. Ergo grip, same DTPR as the 16-inch 5.56 we just built. 20-inch Criterion chrome lined M118 LR chamber 111 barrel. Finished off with a Surefire SFMB in 5/8 by 24. Now that we've made the switch, I can't go back, but utilizing the Precision Armament AccuWasher system to get that muzzle device timed properly, and just a little bit of good old-fashioned torque. Overall, very, very cool gun. Knight's Armament trigger guard, I think, definitely topped off the overall system. Right now, until we test fire and adjust the Superlative Arms gas system, right now we are running an H3 buffer as recommended by LMT, and Criterion was leaning between an H2 and an H3. We may have to go down, but I like the heavier buffer for that weight of bolt carrier, and since we have an adjustable bleed-off gas system, that'll be all right. So as for optics, we do have our CAC micro backups, but we're probably going to run something like either this loopholed LPVO, or if we really want to do some dirty work, we might step up to the Mark IV LRT, and I think that could be a nice touch right there, going up to the Mark IV. Either way, given the fact that the iron sights are going to be an absolute last-minute transition and stuff like that, just for ease of operation and close-range combat, we may 45 a Trijicon. We get a couple of spare Trijicon RMRs, so we may go ahead and 45 an RMR off of that. But overall, super comfortable looking rifle. Shoulders well, a little bit lengthy with a 20-inch barrel, but that's okay. I grew up with I grew up in the Army with an M16A2 20-inch barrel, so this is not a particularly oversized rifle for me. I also grew up shooting FALs, M14s, so on and so forth. So for an actual combat rifle, to me, this is still very, very usable. Magazines, as always, I'm always going to recommend the Duramag stainless steel 20 rounders because, well, I like magazines being able to be rebuildable. Some people might say, hey, you should have gone with a longer rail, you got too much barrel exposed. I actually kind of like it. I feel like overall, having the backup irons, having the old school Armalite receiver, and having the 20-inch barrel, especially with the keyhole kind of H&K-ish looking rail, to me, this, even having a lot of modern accoutrements, I think it really, really carries that kind of, last generation traditional battle rifle feel. Pretty happy with the way it turned out. Can't wait to accessorize and see where it goes. But as you can see, if you map out an AR-10 LR308, SR25 project, if you map it out properly and do your research, everything works well. As you can see, okay, magazine, regular SR25 magazine inserts perfect. Bolt hold open works, okay. All right, chambers perfectly. Everything lines up. I've cycled it a couple times, taken the bolt carrier back out. Doesn't appear to be wearing the end of the gas tube at all. So yeah, overall I think it's going to be a splendid shooter, and for the long range work we'll probably put an Atlas mount on the bottom for an Atlas bipod. Be running the SOCOM 762 over that SFMB, and yeah, I think it's going to be pretty nice. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. But overall, I think this is kind of the 1308 that I always wanted. So, she'll get the job done. Anyway, like I said, try and beat this whole algorithm thing. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have any future questions. And just real quick, and I'll be doing probably doing a short on the project itself later, just to give you guys a quick update. But you can see, nice little Dumoulin Mauser 98 action. Already comes with the Winchester style side safety. Already comes with the adjustable trigger. So, and the Oberndorf style bottom metal. So let's see if we could do something really cool with that. Like I said, forgot the other pieces we're working with so far, but I'll be doing a short on that here probably later on today, so you guys can see. Anyway, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and give me a holler if you have any questions about building your next 308.